A new law allowing councils to charge overnight visitors a small additional charge will be published tomorrow. Supporters say it'll protect and promote tourism. Critics call it a tourist tax. The Economy Minister will make the case in favour. Welcome to Politics Wales. I'm Teleri Glyn Jones, also coming up on the programme. Bore da, good morning. A visitor levy or a tourist tax, call it what you will, but a small charge for overnight visitors is a common feature of foreign travel and increasingly within the UK. Visitor hotspots like Liverpool and Manchester already levy a charge, and the Scottish Parliament has recently passed a law allowing local councils to do the same there. Now Wales looks set to follow suit, with draft legislation being published tomorrow. I spoke with the Cabinet Secretary for the Economy, Rebecca Evans, on Friday, when she explained how the new law would work. Well, as that legislation paving the way for a visitor levy, the Welsh Government will tomorrow also unveil revised plans for its sustainable farming scheme, which farmers must join if they want to continue receiving subsidies. The scheme was delayed after farmers objected to initial proposals that, among other things, required them to have tree cover on 10% of their land. That sparked farming protests, scenes that have recently been repeated following changes to inheritance tax announced in the budget. So how are farmers and environmental campaigners feeling ahead of tomorrow's announcement? Abby Reid, thanks to you both. Now, young people need to learn more about politics in school if the decline in interest and turnout is to be reversed. That's the message from a report into their attitude to politics, which came out this week. The Welsh Government is looking at making voter registration compulsory for everyone, but the report's author says more action is needed. Rhodri Lewis has been to Swansea to find out what young voters themselves think. And it's been over 2 years in the making, but next month we'll finally see the publication of the Welsh Government's long-awaited Women's Health Strategy. Commissioned when the First Minister, Eluned Morgan, was in charge of health, the strategy's aim is to reduce health inequalities and improve outcomes for women in Wales. Bangor University's Dr Cerryl Davies has contributed to drawing up the document. When we spoke earlier, I began by asking her why this plan is so important. What do you mean by that in terms of health?
Well, I think what we have at the moment is a male by...
And that is it for this week. My thanks to my guests and to you for watching. If you'd like to get in touch, the email address is bbcpoliticswales@bbc.co.uk. I'll be back next Sunday at 10, but until then, have a great week. Hwyl fawr i chi.